Imagine a movie so epic that millions of people around the world flock to theaters, not once, but sometimes 2 or 3 times just to see it. A movie so big that its name is etched in pop culture history forever. That's what these 10 films have achieved. They've broken records, set new standards, and raked in billions at the global box office. You might think you know what the top film is, but some of these surprises will have you questioning what really makes a movie huge. Stay tuned as we count down the top 10 highest-grossing movies of all time. Some of your favorites are sure to make the list, but which one reigns supreme? Let's dive in. Welcome to Hateless Media. Today we're counting down the 10 highest-grossing films in history. These aren't just box office hits. They're global sensations that left audiences in awe. Whether it's heart-stopping action, jaw-dropping effects, or emotional stories that made us laugh and cry, these films have it all. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you love movies that break records and blow minds. Now, let's get started. 10. Furious. 7. 2015. 1.515 billion. Coming in at number 10 is Furious 7, a film that roared into theaters in 2015. This wasn't just any action flick. It was the last appearance of Paul Walker after his tragic passing, making it an emotional roller coaster for fans. With all the fast cars, crazy stunts, and the classic family themes we've come to expect from the Fast and Furious franchise, this film delivered on all fronts. It was a farewell to Paul, wrapped up in the kind of explosive action the franchise is known for. Fans couldn't get enough, and Furious 7 left its mark on movie history with an impressive 1.515 billion at the box office. 9. The Avengers, 2012. 1.518 billion, Marvel's The Avengers, the movie that changed superhero cinema forever. Released in 2012, it was the first time we saw Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, and the Hulk join forces on the big screen. Directed by Joss Whedon, the film brought in a massive $1.518 billion worldwide. The action was non-stop, the banter was sharp, and the chemistry between the heroes was electric. This film didn't just set up the MCU, it raised the bar for superhero films across the board. 8. The Lion King, 2019. 1.662 billion. Next up is Disney's The Lion King, but not the animated classic. We're talking about the 2019 CGI remake, directed by Jon Favreau. Even though it stirred mixed reviews, the nostalgia factor, combined with breathtaking visuals and a stellar voice cast, Beyoncé, Donald Glover, and James Earl Jones, earned it 1.662 billion. While purists may prefer the original, there's no denying the global appeal that still draws audiences into Simba's journey. Hakuna Matata, right? 7. Jurassic World, 2015. 1.671 billion. Dinosaurs made their triumphant return in Jurassic World, a reboot that had us all wondering, what could possibly go wrong this time? Starring Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, this 2015 flick brought the terrifying creatures back to life, but with CGI so advanced, it was like seeing them for the first time. Fans of the original Jurassic Park flocked to theaters for that nostalgic feeling of wonder and fear, which helped Jurassic World gross 1.671 billion. If you're enjoying this list, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to stay updated on more epic countdowns like this one. Let us know in the comments which film on this list surprised you the most. 6. Spider-Man: No Way Home, 2021. 1.921 billion. Next, we've got Spider-Man: No Way Home swinging in at number 6 with 1.921 billion. This wasn't just another Spidey movie. No, this film united the Spider-Men from different franchises: Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. Fans went wild for the multiverse storyline, the action, and the emotional moments. It was like Marvel handed us a box of nostalgia, and we ate it up. No Way Home is proof that with great power comes great box office success. 5. Avengers: Infinity War, 2018. 2.048 billion. Now we're into the big leagues with Avengers: Infinity War. The Mad Titan Thanos was here to play, and he left the entire world stunned with that snap. It grossed 2.048 billion and became one of the most talked about superhero films in history. The movie was a culmination of 10 years of storytelling, and when it ended on that bleak note, fans were left in shock. How could they do that to us? 4. Star Wars: The Force Awakens, 2015. 2.068 billion. In 2015, Star Wars The Force Awakens reignited the beloved franchise after a decade-long break. Directed by J.J. Abrams, it brought new faces like Rey and Finn into the galaxy while giving us a reunion with old favorites like Han Solo and Leia. With $2.068 billion at the box office, though, The Force Awakens proved that the Force is very much alive and kicking. 3. Titanic, 1997, $2.194 billion. Titanic, the movie that had people saying, "I'll never let go," and humming, "My Heart Will Go On" for years. James Cameron's masterpiece from 1997 still holds strong at number 3, with a staggering $2.194 billion. The epic love story between Jack and Rose aboard the ill-fated ship has been etched into cinematic history, and it's still one of the most beloved films of all time. 2. Avengers Endgame, 2019, $2.799 billion. At number 2, we've got Avengers Endgame. Released in 2019, it brought the MCU's Infinity Saga to a jaw-dropping close. With $2.799 billion in the bank, it was a cinematic event like no other. The final battle, the emotional farewells, and the sheer scale of this movie made it an instant classic. It broke box office records and brought a fitting end to a 20-film journey. 1. Avatar, 2009, $2.923 billion. And finally, we've reached number 1. James Cameron's Avatar sits comfortably at the top, with $2.123 billion. Released in 2009, Avatar changed the game with its groundbreaking 3D technology and immersive world-building on Pandora. The story of the Na'vi, combined with stunning visual effects, captivated audiences everywhere. Even over a decade later, Avatar remains the highest-grossing film in history, and its sequels are building on its legacy. And there you have it, the 10 highest-grossing films of all time. Which one is your favorite, and do you think Avatar will hold its spot for long with so many blockbusters on the horizon? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more epic lists like this, and we'll see you in the next video. 4.